Hello again everyone, Vykker here, back in the laboratory, getting ready to do another match in Pokemon Unite. I am going to go out on a limb and just start a ranked match and see how it goes. I'm hoping that I have some decent teammates. I'm hoping that we have a diverse team overall once the match actually starts and we make our selection. I really wish I could go the same way as that Blissey. I don't know which way it's going to go. It recommends that Espeon goes top path. Defender, all-rounder, supporter, and I think it's 2 attackers. All we're missing is a speedster, which wouldn't be too bad. I feel like speedster is one of the only roles. Good, the Blissey went bottom, as long as nobody else does anything different. And yes, I would use the quick chat and just say okay. Pikachu's going top path, that's great. Oh, wow, the other player decided to be a speedster now, not a defender. When there's 3 of them going bottom path, I will change mine and go center. And wouldn't let me restate that. 2 attackers, 2 all-rounders, 1 defenders, what we're up against. At least we have the supporter, and this is someone that has one of the icons that indicates they must be decent with that role. I'm not sure what the green Pokeball arrow is, or just like this Greninja has it. You can see in the upper right hand corner they have that icon. Not sure what that is, what it means. I've been trying to figure that out with my friends for a while. Let's get this to the proper scene. There we go. Alright, it is... Alright, good. Everybody broke up, realized what needed to be done, I think. Because missed experience in the center is a missed opportunity for the entire team. I know everyone wants to insist that the experience you earn is done all on your own, but it is a team effort. Look, nobody's in the center. I'm not even going to bother staying down there. I will make up the loss. I do a lot of damage, but I'm very fragile, so fighting the wilds isn't such a bad idea for me. As somebody took out that little thing that was in the center. Nobody did the Ludicolo or the other bull thing. I apologize. I forget what some of these names are. I don't know what the name of that is. I could easily look it up, but I keep forgetting because I'm more entertained by actually producing and making content than I am. Good. That guy, this Aurora, got it. That was our guy that made the first goal. That's great. I'm in the center waiting for the Corp Fishes. There's a lot of people on the bottom. That's going to prove to be a problem for them. I don't know if they KO'd someone. I didn't see the notification. Just going to try to grab this Corp Fish EXP right here. I was tempted to help the Pikachu and someone else up top. I think this Dragonair and Blissey might need my help more. That'll do it. Now we have to deal with him though. Did manage to get out of the way of that. I'm surprised. I thought we were going to have that. Oh, if I could stop missing with Psyshock. Again, it didn't hit anyone. That's very frustrating. I'm going to score these 30 points while I have a chance. Nope. That Charmeleon wasn't having it. Maybe with Blissey's support, I can KO somebody. Alright, nah, not with 3 of them. Not with all 3 of them. Blissey did a great job of keeping me alive. The Dragonair managed to make it back. I'm not going to take the berry. There's no EXP to be had here yet. Well, nah, I spoke too soon because now the Combees and Vespiquen spawned. That's important. Tore up their Tesserine, but I still have to be careful. That Charmeleon is fast enough that he gets out of the way of my Psyshock pretty quickly. There we go, we managed to KO him. I'm gonna work on our EXP on the bottom. Maybe the Dragonair and the Blissey can make a score. It could be a missed opportunity to make a score, but I really wanted to focus on the EXP. Almost. I'm gonna back off because there's two of them, even with Blissey's support. They managed to get Rotom up top. That's a relief to see. I'm just gonna camp out in the grass. Good. They're putting pressure on the top lane. They're trying to get the Dreadnought. I can probably disrupt that. There we go. I managed to disrupt that a bit. I just have to finish this off myself without them stealing it. No, shoot the Dreadnought, please. Shoot the Dreadnought. I don't like it when I'm holding B and it doesn't attack the wild. Instead, it goes for the opponent. They managed to get away just in time. They knew what they were doing. Everybody's getting out of the way of Side Shock. I don't know how or why. It's the third or fourth time that I missed at least. It's enough to keep them on their toes and keep the pressure on them. I don't like the fact that I keep missing to begin with. There, you're gone. Sure, you want to play now? You're gone. Another goalpost down. We can't get too proud of ourselves yet, though. We're doing a good job of defending the bottom lane. But it doesn't take much for someone to turn it around. They have some decent characters on their team. I get the impression that they just haven't mastered who they're using just yet. There we go. We got rid of the Charmeleon. Have the Crustle on retreat. I'm playing a little more aggressively. Since they don't have the berries to rely on Tesserine, that's fine. I can peg back the same. There we go. If I just stay next to the Blissey, I should be fine. There we go. Just the Charmeleon now. There we go. I can score these 17 points I'm carrying. They managed to get Rotom again, or it's still working on getting there. I can't really tell which. I've really just been focused on what's in front of me right now. This is similar to the other match that I played recently where we just have them a bit out of sync. And it's just enough to keep KOing one of the opponents after another. That Dragonite is making a huge difference, but so is this Blissey healing us and keeping us alive. That's one of the reasons why I want to get Blissey on a regular basis. They've completely obliterated the top lane already. I can't believe that. My team is doing a phenomenal job. I don't know what that stutter was about. That was just pretty interesting. I'm going to go down and try to help the team get Dreadnought, right? There's a Greninja up top that's going to start scoring and causing a problem. It'll be worth it for us to get Dreadnought just so that way they can't get too distracted and give them any kind of foothold. It ends up being a problem. They can go wherever they want. I'm going to go and defend this top lane. Even though I'm an attacker all by myself, it was getting some attention from one of their characters. Yes, it's Greninja. He managed to disappear briefly. I do believe that's just one of his moves. I don't know how far that takes him, but I'm not going to let it distract us. It is time for Zapdos just about. You can see the countdown in the center of the mini-map, 25, 24. So less than 30 seconds now, and that is the ultimate test of who's going to win. Because if you get too distracted by trying to get Zapdos, it can end up really hurting the entire team. Managed to get rid of their Greninja, who seemed to be the only one that knew what they were doing. 2. Greninja respawns in 5 seconds.
You're on fire!
I really need to help do this. I'm going to try to wait until 2 more of them are KO'd. I can't take a lot of damage from the Zapdos. There we go. Managed to do it myself. Nice. There we go. KO'd them. It's only the center one. It'd actually be really hard to even make it all the way to the center. I'm just glad that the opponents didn't get it. I'm actually going to go to base and defend the lane. I'm not sure if I defend bottom or top. Top will take them longer to get to. How do I send those fancy messages? I always end up pushing a button that lets me send them. It's not that. There's the mini-map. Gotta be something that I hold down.
You're on fire!
I'm tempted to go up to the top lane. I don't see anyone at the goal post, but by the time I see someone there, it'll be too late to do something about it. The R... Gotta be this... No, it's not that one. See, I knew they would start with one of the lanes. This was closer, so that's why I suspected they would do this.
Goal!
Somebody got the idea and started defending the top lane. That's good. I think those extra points they scored shouldn't be too much of a concern, but you never know. Another KO for me.
Time's up.
That was entertaining. Not gonna lie. It was very challenging. Even though it looked easy, that was still a bit of a challenge because if one teammate would have started getting hit more or deviated from the path, it could have subdued the whole win.
You win!
There we go. I only scored 57, but my points were early. Usually when you see a 100-point dump like that, it has to do with them just making it after Zapdos. That Mouser Rat, or Mouse Rat, that's a pretty interesting name. They did a great job. Hacker, Bob the Cowboy. Very interesting names. Thank you all for playing. Let's just check out some of the battle data statistics. Look at that. The Blissey had 11 KOs. Aurora with 14 KOs. That's pretty impressive stuff. And don't fail to mention the assists when you're playing a match, because I had 20 assists even though I only had 8 KOs. That definitely helped that Blissey out. We all helped each other out a lot. And you can see the opposing team, they just had a hard time getting the KOs. I don't know if they played too aggressively, too early. Sometimes that happens. There you go. There's the real statistics. So you can see that even though I didn't get the KOs, I did 103,000 damage in the match. And I'm pretty sure that counts towards the opposing team. The Blissey managed to recover 64% of its health. That's what you want to see. That's how you know that's a good Blissey player. So I'll go next.